We about to hit you with the recap like Aaron Judge with a bat, because we touching on facts, and plus we up tats. It's Nick Spill talking, we cut from a different cloth. We cook a Nick broth with a different sauce. We bubble like a hot pot in the kitchen. We dripping on the surface, spitting verses with these bars of b-ball. Cause no matter how far the stars, we see all like a telescope. You can tell it's dope by the way we unveil these news and notes. Check the box score, a top score, knocking down shots. Plus we got a lock for 48 minutes, putting on the clinic. The Cat Lieutenant, they ended the winner. The game is over. We trooping our tempos like soldiers and train the planes with the Range Rover. I'm getting up and over the list. We on the BQE and we maneuvering swift. This ain't Tokyo, but you know we can drift. Cause the pokey be on the low, so you know our flow had to shift. We about to be out in a few. No doubt next time we see you to be on a game preview. It's Nick's Real Talk and we a vibe. We get it poppin' every day and every night. We on that Nick shit and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride. It's Nick's Real Talk and we a vibe. We get it poppin' every day and every night. We on that Nick shit and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride. Good evening, everybody. Salute. What's going on? Nick's Real Talk. We a vibe, man. It's the recap. Divine Shaw Powell about to get it here, get it popping. Talk about the game last night. New York Knicks went down there to MSG, opened up a can of whoop. You know what? Like crazy, man. They went and did the damn thing from an offensive standpoint. Good game all around. So we're going to get in here and talk about all that good stuff, man. Everybody else involved with the Knicks, man. But right now, with my partner building, man, we can get this thing popping, man. Shaw Powell was good, my man.
Peace to you.
It seems like playing good basketball right now after coming off that pretty much abysmal couple of weeks that we had about a couple of weeks ago. But they went out there last night with 3 days off. Shaw Powell went in there and just went and did the damn thing offensively. You know, defense played good for maybe half a quarter, but they played when they needed the most against a scoring team, a high-powered scoring team like that. And they went and did it, man. Good game overall. Shot the lights out, man. We're going to talk about all that, the starting five. Man, like I said, who want the smoke, man? You know, the Fire started had it going last night, so I was happy to see that, man, because they haven't seen Nick basketball in 3 days, but to see him come back after them 3 days and really get out there and crank it up, and then the whole starting five almost had 20 points. Shot Power. What can you say, my man? That shit was good, but real quick, salute Jal G, Queen Darlene, Peace of the God, Allah Wives, my man Fabian, what's good? Salute all y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming in, and everything like that, man. But yeah, Shot Power opened up a can last night, man. What were your thoughts on that game last night? We were texting back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very good game. You know what I mean? The Knicks came out and did exactly what we did. Hit all the aspects. Out-rebounded the team. Shot 21 for 22 or 22 for 23 from the free throw line. About over 40% from three-point land. Controlled the pace. Low turnovers. And over 40 assists last night. Team basketball. And that's all I ask for the Knicks to do every given night. If they can hit their marks and do all the things that they did last night and still lose a game, then that team is a really good team. That team really deserved to win if the Knicks are playing like this type of basketball. And this is another thing that I talk about, because last night could have been a night that you could have seen some of the rookies, but the starting unit, the scorched earth, then the defensive-minded second unit take a hold that can score the basketball, and then the youngins will get last couple of minutes of play. And this is how I figured that the team would be, thinking that they will already be there where they are now. You know what I mean? So this is what I want to see from the team, and I think we can see more games like this, more games where you don't know who's going to be. Josh Hart, phenomenal. This guy's. What a steal of a trade that we got Josh Hart for. No one talks about that anymore. We gave up Josh Hart for Cam Reddish and first round pick. Everybody was beefing about give it up a first round pick. Oh my God, a first for Josh Hart. I don't hear nobody saying that now. He's about to break, maybe, and this year break Clyde's record of triple doubles.
Oh, you're gonna break that.
I think so too. I'm just being optimistic. I'm just throwing it out there so everybody know, because this is the type of guy this guy is. OG Anunoby, off the rest that I've been screaming for him that he needed. Look how good that he played. And no one not going right now. This is about the healthiest OG has been in years. He hasn't missed a game. He hasn't missed a game yet. I shouldn't even say that out my mouth, but he hasn't. Nor as Mikal Bridges. We got a good team, Devon. I'm happy to talk about it tonight.
Yeah, real talk. They are definitely playing good basketball, man. Like I said, we came off the peaks and valley thing. We always talk about. They had that 5 out of 7 game losing streak, but they got back to what they needed to do, man. And like I said, these guys, man, that's a prolific team right there, especially when against a team who don't have no good defense. And so whenever you play the Knicks, you better have a defense. You better have a defense-minded squad, because if not, you're gonna get ran out of the gym when they. And like I said, and I think we hit the nail right on the head in the pregame. I know I mentioned it in the pregame yesterday. I was like, listen, watch Landry Shamet now that he got 3 days off to get in Tarrytown and shoot the basketball and get some reps up. It's about repetition, ladies and gentlemen. It's always about repetition. Once you be able to get reps, you get a constant flow of how you want to do something, no matter what it is. Repetition is everything. No matter you're working or you're playing, whatever you do, as you get repetition, you get more comfortable in what you do, and you develop a rhythm. Landry Shamet that joint last night, it was like bang, 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 because he was getting sporadic minutes. So if he shot 1 3-pointer in the game and missed, 9 out of 10, he was about to come out to bring back another guy. But when you hitting him, Tibbs gonna be like, okay, if you hitting him, I'm gonna leave you in there. So what happened? He was hitting him. Tibbs left him in there. His defense was already stellar. Deuce McBride, all the guys, man, pressure Chord not from a scoring standpoint, but his defense, let's say, in the paint was pretty awesome. You know what I mean? Get them guys credit, man. They got some firepower on there. Malik Monk could get it done. Sabonis could do in the middle, and obviously we know what De'Aaron Fox could do, and Keegan Murray's a good player too. But we went out there and let them know that this is what we do when we clicking, and we got some rest, and I'm happy about that. And like my man Josh Hart said, thank the Tim where he could kind of quiet all of the minute police. So in the interview, like my man Josh, they know that Josh will know, man. Listen, man, we do what we do. We get paid to do this. Ain't no trips with us. This is just another day in the office, and they showed it. And now they're getting healthier shot powers. I'm happy about it. They really starting to connect. What was amazing to me last night was the defense in a first and a fourth quarter. First quarter, we made them see that we was ready to get into them. Then the second and third quarter, obviously we gave up too much. But in that fourth quarter, we shut them dudes down. 20 points. And that's what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. Our team will go forward, our defense take us. And you seen that in that game last night. In the first half, we thought we was about to run them out the gym 38-25. But obviously in the second quarter, they scored 42. And it looked like the game was going back the other way. But in the third, because they don't have a good defense, we scored 39 in the third quarter. They scored 33. We don't want no 33 points, Nick. We don't never want to see that. But they made up for it in that fourth quarter, 20 points. So you got to give them credit, man. That these guys went out there and locked back in and got refocused coming out of halftime and got back into it. And I think they did a good job of that, Chef House. So overall, it was a great win. I can say, man, but it felt good to see the Knicks play the way they played last night. The place was popping, like you said. Josh Hart, man, they had enough time. I think the coach need to put him in the All-Star game. Quit playing. Put Josh Hart in the All-Star game.
He got some mentions. He did get some mentions.
They still got some chance to pick him. Listen.
To the second unit, yeah.
Yeah, the coaches could bring him in there.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, there's not too many people in the NBA playing basketball the way Josh Hart is playing basketball, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to define what a Swiss Army knife is in the dictionary, they need to put Josh Hart name in there. Go in the Webster Dictionary and the encyclopedia, look up Swiss Army knife. I think it might have Josh Hart name in parentheses somewhere in that motherfucker. He is doing every damn thing. He got every tool on that knife that was rebounding, steals, hustle plays, scoring, energy. Every damn thing. The things that don't show up in the stat sheet are the ones that are pressing me. I mean, his energy level, his everything he's doing.
Pace.
Yeah, man, all the little things that you don't see in the box score, he is doing at a high level this year, and he is definitely worthy of all the accolades he's getting, man. Because I didn't see this coming this year. I knew Josh Hart was a good player. Don't get me wrong, but that tells me that why I think this team is a championship contender, because they thought they were. So Tibbs say, I need you to do this now. I need you to do this now. We don't got Julius Randle here. We don't got DiVincenzo here. You need to work on your three-point shot in the offseason. You need to keep working on your rebound because Julius Randle is not here. So we're going to need you to get more rebounds this year. This cat doing everything, man. This dude is insane, bro. And I'm happy to see it. I'm glad he's at Knicks. So shout out to Josh Hart for doing the damn thing, man. But let me shout out Wonder Woman. What's good? Salute to you, sister. What's good? Jay Chosen in the building. King Ribby was popping, man. Salute to everybody, man. Giles G. Everybody, man, salute to y'all in the chat, man. Real talk. They made her feel good last night, ladies and gentlemen. 143 to 120 shot powers. I would say this here that if this team can stay healthy and have that 9-man rotation, and I don't even want to get into that yet about what could be and what couldn't be. We ain't going. But even with the 9 guys they got right now, if they keep getting that rhythm the way they playing, it's gonna be pretty awesome in the playoffs, man, for sure.
Yeah, the one thing I noticed yesterday was the time off. And what I mean by the time off is that if you watch the Knicks, they played different plays yesterday. You've seen the high pick and roll to between Cat and Brunson much more than I've seen it a lot in the months coming. They'll go down, he'll set the high roll, Brunson to dial out to the thing, and he'll throw the same pass that I haven't been seeing, the back pass or the around the pass. He'll turn around and throw it back to Cat. You know what I mean? They did that a lot last night. Cat was searching for Mikal Bridges last night. They played good ball together, those two guys. You know what I mean? And Josh Hart looks for everybody. He just looks for everybody. And that 9-man rotation that you're talking about was pretty much what you seen last night. The 9-man rotation, you know what I mean? The 9 men that were going to battle with until Mitchell Robinson come back. And Tibbs has said this, not me. Tibbs been wanting to run a 10-man rotation. He wanted to do it last year with the team he had. And if everybody would have got hurt, he may have got to a 10-man rotation. So with Mitchell Robinson back, you do not take anybody off the bench for Mitchell Robinson. You don't. You don't make it a 9-man rotation and you take out Precious, or your 9-man rotation and you take out Payne or Deuce or Shamif to fill in for Mitchell Robinson. No, you play Mitchell Robinson with that unit so the starters can get some rest. And eventually, when he gets better and if he can stay healthy, he may start with next to Cat in some games. You know what I mean? I see that coming this year too. You know what I mean? We're talking about we're weak in the starting unit and stuff like that. We don't have no defensive presence and all that stuff. But you have one with Mitchell Robinson next to Cat, and you push OG and Mikal back to their positions with Brunson in there. You put Josh back in the starting role. He's still gonna get 30 minutes. You know, that's Tom Thibodeau's nephew, cousin, nephew from his cousin, brother, something, whatever you want to call it. He's gonna still get 30-something minutes, almost 40 minutes a night, especially down in crunch time. So this team is looking, you know what I mean? They have surprised me with all the ailments that they had this year and all the the second unit not really being on the court together and stuff. We still just maybe 5-6 games that we see that we seen Shamif, Payne, Deuce, and Precious play on the court. Yep. And they're starting to get the rhythm now. They're starting to look a little bit better. You start to notice they're scoring about 25, 27, 30 points in that second unit now because they're all on the court. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I hope it continues.
Yeah, real talk. Salute to the chat, man. You already know Doug Fresh, Buzzer Beater, Buzzer, what's popping? On Diop, Giles G, the ladies in the building, Jay Cho in the building, the guards in the building. Salute to everybody, man. Real talk, man. Thank y'all for coming in. But yeah, it's looking pretty good, man. Hey, it's one game, ladies and gentlemen, and obviously against a team. And excuse me, I can't forget one of the members, Darren, Nick P, my man. What's good? Good to see you as well. I hate to break up what I'm talking about, but I always got to shout out the chat. That's where it's at, man. Y'all know without you cats, ain't no Knicks. Real talk. You know, I'm gonna tell you, interesting to me when I'm happy about the last team the other day was these cats can really, really move that basketball, ladies and gentlemen. There's no selfishness on that team whatsoever. It's like everybody, they looking for the best shot, not to get a shot. They looking for the best shot. And that to me tells you how locked in this team is, how unselfish they is, how Jalen Brunson as the captain help running the team. How Carl Anthony Towns, as a big time player in the NBA, willing to accept the role that he's been thrown into. Mikal Bridges accepted his role. Anunoby as well. I think Anunoby took it a little bit more than everybody else in a sense, but that's all right though. He getting his touches down. He's getting buckets. He's playing stellar defense. All these guys are just buying into what the New York Knicks organization got going on up there, man. And it's showing in the stat they 30-16 because everybody buying in. And before the season even started, it was like, listen, it's going to have to be some sacrifices made. They all said it. You know what I mean? There have to be some sacrifices made because we got a lot of guys on any given night can go out there and get it popping. And they making them sacrifices, man. Nobody complaining about when they don't get can't do this, get his going to win. And like I said, it's only one game, but it was a good win. You know what I mean? From a standpoint of you can see what happened when you got a couple of days off. So salute to them, man. And we break everything down in a few minutes. A couple of people came in the building, man. I mean, how the Cotton Candy was good, Sister was good, Mr. Tito's was popping, Dave Smith was good. To everybody, man. Real talk. Thank y'all for coming in on the recap, man. But Shot Powers, that game is just went the way we thought it was gonna go. We really did. Like we talked about in the pregame. Their team is not a defense-minded team. They was playing pretty good since my man took over. Maybe he put some defense principles in there that Mike Brown didn't allow them to do. Doug Christie, that's what he's known for. Even his 35, 38 games with the Knicks, he played feisty defensive dude. You know what I mean? He gets down like that. And I think he tried to bring that to that team, except for, like I said earlier, Keegan Murray and Ellis. It's not really a lot of defenders there. They play defense, but they're not defenders. And it reared its ugly head, 143 points, just like we thought it would. Because I don't care if you play defense, but if you're not a defender, you just going through the motions. You know what I mean? Like different than the Knicks, where we got defenders, we don't go through the motion because we got guys who really play defense. That's what they do. So it's easier to have a good defensive team when you got guys who really play defense, or instead of guys who just play offense. They're good at offense, but they're not so good at defense. I think it kind of showed last night. But we'll take it, though. I don't care who we like. I don't care about the Westchester Knicks or anybody. You beat who you beat in front of you, and we did that last night. So let's look at the box scores and everything, man, from last night. Because we look at some of the numbers, man. I think it was some good numbers last night, ladies and gentlemen. I think the Knicks did very well in a lot of good categories. So we get in here and look at that right quick, man. Let me put this up, and then we get it popping. Team of box scores, real quick. Before I go there, let me do this here. I think it's easier to talk about these guys right quick. Shot Power, look at these numbers right here, my brother. The fire starters, ladies and gentlemen, they did the damn thing. Jalen Brunson, 25, 11 assists, 1 rebound, 25 and 11. And that wasn't even a top dog last night. Karl Anthony Towns, ladies and gentlemen, 18 points, 2 assists, 15 rebounds. Mr. Triple-double himself, 20, 11, and 18. 18, oh my God, that's insane numbers right there, man. Ain't too many people throwing that up in the NBA right now. They're not at that level with Josh Hart doing it. You know what I mean? That is insane. Anunoby, 33, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. But I love Mikal's numbers. 27, 7, and 5. 27 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. That means he also, not only he was shooting, he was distributing. That's big time. He was distributing and still got 27 points. But when you got a defense like that, it's easy to do that, man, for real. But I love them numbers. I know that won't be every night, ladies and gentlemen, but if you are a team that don't got a defense, who want to smoke? Because that's what's going to happen. It's going to be just like that. That's how it go down in the apple right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's just burning down there right now. These guys' offense, when they on, you can't mess with that, man. And
any given 5, any one of those guys that up there on that screen right now, any one of them could get those numbers. Those numbers could all just go over blue. That they could all circulate. Tonight it could be 25. Cat could have 25. Mikal the next night had 25. OG could have 25. Josh Hart could have 25. And the numbers just keep going in that clockwise circle. All these numbers could be the next guy over to their right, to their left. I mean, so this is beautiful. This is beautiful from our starting unit. I mean, and this is, if like you say, if you don't have no defense against this team right here,
you're in trouble.
You know what I mean? And I want to say this too before we get to the stats. Last night, Jalen Brunson got quadruple team. He got so many guys throwing at him in so many different realms. But look what happened when everybody's focused on Jalen Brunson. 18 from Cat, 27 from Mikal, 33 from OG, 20 from Josh Hart. That's what happens.
That's what happens.
That's what happens. You know what I mean? That's exactly what happens. And it can happen every night. And look at all those assists that these guys got up there on on this screen right here, man. It's
Well,
big numbers right there from your starting five.
31 assists. 31. That's crazy. Yeah, 11. Yeah, 11 is 22, 25. More than that. It's going to be 32, 34 assists from 5 guys, man. That is insane. Good numbers, man. But all around, like I said, when you don't have a defense that'll defend, you're going to get these numbers against Knicks can get these numbers against anybody if you don't come to bring your A game on the defense side of the ball. They will light you up, bro. And now all these cats are in their bag shot powers. And I was impressed the way Anunoby was hitting that 3-ball last night. I'm impressed all year the way he's been doing it. But he is stroking that thing from that side, that baseline, bro. He is lighting up, and now he's going down there pounding the rock. He gave us.
He needed this rest, man. He needed this rest bad. These couple of days that he had off, it showed. It showed. Everybody was like, "Oh, gee, he almost hit 40 last night again." In this season, he almost hit 40 again. 33 points. That's a big number for him, man. He don't usually get those numbers like that. You know what I mean? And that rest, you seen that he had good legs and good rhythm and good drives, and he wasn't panting as much as doing that as much as you usually see him and stuff like that. Big numbers for these guys, man.
Yeah, real talk. Let's go ahead and get into the box score and all that, ladies and gentlemen. It's Knicks Field Talk. It's the pregame show. I'm at the recap, it's Divine Shot Power, the chat, everybody, man. Knicks 143 to 120. They went down there and opened up a can last night, ladies and gentlemen. So let's look at it and see what these cats did from a number standpoint. I think there should be some good numbers up here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at it from a player standpoint, Anunoby, ladies and gentlemen, 33 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, minutes played 35. Mikal Bridges, 27 minutes, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 34 minutes. Jalen Brunson, 25 points, 1 rebound, 11 assists, 35 minutes. Josh Hart, 20 points, ladies and gentlemen, 20 points, 18 rebounds, 11 assists. He played 39 minutes. Unbelievable. Carl Anthony Towns, ladies and gentlemen, 18 points, 15 rebounds, 2 assists, 27 minutes. Landon Shamet, who I had one of the better games, man, since he been a Knick. I knew this was coming eventually because nobody don't shoot 38% for their career and don't act like they can't do it now. That good game by him, ladies and gentlemen, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 12 minutes played. Good number. You can get that every night. Damn near that in 12 minutes. The Knicks would be a problem for a lot of people. Deuce McBride, 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 16 minutes he played. Campaign, 3 points, 3 assists. He played 10 minutes. And everybody else got garbage time. But if you look at the way they did it, ladies and gentlemen, Anunoby went 5 from 6 from the charity stripe, 83%. He went 8 from 11, in the field, in the 2-point area, ladies and gentlemen, 8 for 11, 73%, 4 from 7 from downtown, 57%. Field goals, 12, 18, 67% from the floor from our power forward. Mikal Bridges, ladies and gentlemen, 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, 5 from 8 from the 2-point area, 63%, 5 from 7 downtown, 71%. He wasn't missing from down. He only missed 2 3-point shots. He had 10 for 15 shots, 67% from the floor. Jalen Brunson, 25 points, 3 from 3 from the charity stripe, 5 from 11 from the 2-point area, 45%. He shot 4 from 6 from downtown. Man, them boys can do that in the regular. It's over. It really is. I'm serious. That is crazy. He had 9 for 17, 53% from the field goal overall. Josh Hart, ladies and gentlemen, 20 points, 3 for 3 from the charity stripe, 7 from 12 from the floor, 58%, 1 for 2 from downtown, 50%. He shot 8 for 14. He shot 57%. Carl Towns, 18 points, 4 from 4 from the charity stripe, 7 for 17 from the field goal. Everything didn't shoot well from there, but he's 17, 41. He only missed 1. He shot 1 3-point and missed it. Overall, he still shot 50% from the floor. McBride, 4 points, shot 100% from the free throw, 1 for 4 from the floor, 0 for 4 from downtown, and he only shot 13%. Did not have a good game. President Chua, I liked his numbers last night, even on the defense side. 4 points, 2 for 3 from the 3-point area. And he shot 67%. That's some outrageous percentages from the floor, man, for real. Campaign 3 points, 100%. 3 for 3 from the free throws. He didn't hit it through. He didn't shoot from the field goal area or the 3. He didn't make anything, so he only really had the 0%. Other than that, rebounding numbers, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. 18 for Josh Hart. Defense 11, 7 offense. Carl Anthony Towns 15, 10 defense, 5 offense. Mikal, 5 rebounds, 4 defense, 1 offense. Good job by him. President Chua, 5 rebounds, 4 and 1. Shamet, 3 rebounds, three defensive rebounds, good for him. I like to see him get that from the small forward spot, even though he's not tall, but he still go out there and get in there like Josh Hart and try to grab the rebound. And I know we 3 rebounds. I don't like that, but I take compared with the night he had. But it wasn't a lot of rebound needed last night, ladies and gentlemen, the way they was knocking shit down. So it really guess it didn't even matter from an offense standpoint. But he had 2 defensive rebounds, 1 offense. Jalen Brunson had 1, and Jericho Sims had 1, and McBride had 1, and the other guy got in. But here's for me was a good thing. The plus minus was pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. The assists, Jalen Brunson 11 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal. He was plus 10. Josh Hart plus 17, 11 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 blocks. He was doing a damn thing, man, for real. Mikal Bridges 7 assists, 4 turnovers. So that kind of nullified that, but he still was a plus 8. And Anobi, ladies and gentlemen, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, plus 7. Campaign 3 assists. Good job by him, at least in that standpoint. 4 fouls. But Landry Shaman, to me, had the game, ladies and gentlemen. He had 1 assist, but that one, he was a plus 20 because he was scoring and defending last night. Malvin Bride was plus 16, even though he only had 1 assist and one turnover. So overall, them pretty much our guys who are in that lineup overall. They just went out and did a damn thing. So salute to them, man. They went and got it done. Shot Powers. We just got to hope that they continue doing this thing. But it was a good look for them overall. A lot of guys have some good numbers, but when you play in a team like that, like I said, who defense is just not there, you get them numbers 60-something from the floor from everybody.
Yeah, I mean, they ran it up and they did what they needed to do off of that break. Like I said, a lot of guys looked real energetic last night, real healthy, doing some of the same things that they usually do, but more more calibrated to get to what they wanted to do. And I mean, Mikal looked good off the jump shots. Josh Hart looked good grabbing rebounds and pushing the pace. And I mean, we keep our hands in the cookie jar. We still in the basketball. We grabbing rebounds offensively and defensively, and we passing the ball. And I mean, and all comes down to winning the game. And that's all the things that I preach. Every time the Knicks can come out and do those things that I always say towards the end of the show, if they could do that, it's not too many teams that could beat the Knicks. And if you could beat the Knicks like with a game like this, like they played last night, then you're a hellified good team. Then you supposed to beat them. Then if you playing, because that means you playing almost as good as the Knicks are. There's no team that I can see that can. If you're not slowing the Knicks down by eliminating them from getting in the field goal percentage, or limiting them to 3-point shots, then this is what's gonna happen. And if they're clicking on both, is what happens last night. They were clicking on the 50% from the field, 40% from the free throw. 40% from the 3-point line, 90% from the free throw line, 40, 50, 90 for the team last night. And they've done it before because I mentioned it a couple of times. 40, 50, 90 for the team last night. That's a winner chicken dinner.
Yeah, real talk, for real. So salute to the chat, man. We start out some more people in the building. Nick 100 GM is in the building. AP, my dude, what's good with you, man? Like I said, Buzzer Peter, what's popping? Salute to everybody, man. They definitely went out there and did it that day. Mr. Tito's, like I said, just Knicks, what's good, my man? Salute to you as well. Salute to everybody, man. And I just want to make sure I shout y'all out. I already know how we get down. But yeah, shout out. Other than that, them stats was amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Kings, and obviously we got some harder games coming up after that. But you know what? It still feel good to see that, they went out there and did what they had to do. What I was impressed with, to me, was that first and fourth quarter. Like I said, the Knicks defense come to play on any given night, it's hard to beat them because they got a good offense. If they defense can at least play above league average, and which they've been doing lately, if they can play above league average with an offense like this, because you're going to run into teams like the one we play on Monday, who got a good defense. Memphis Grizzlies can get down there. They got some boys down there who go hard. Jaron Jackson Jr., Edie, all of them. So you're not going to see the game you've seen the last night compared to one against tomorrow. But we ain't not going to take away from last night's game. The Knicks went and did the damn thing last night. Them boys was lighting that shit up, bro. And like I said, that's just a testament to them knowing that you got a team in front of you who really can't guard you, then you give them the business. They gave them the business. They couldn't guard us. And Knicks gave them the business. And that box score right there that we just put up is a reason why they are 30-16. So let's hope that they continue this thing moving forward, because like I said, the schedule only gets tougher. But what I'm happy about in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, You know, over the weekend, I was like, when Knicks wasn't playing, I was like, let's hope some of the teams that's in our conference lose basketball games. And believe it or not, they did. You know, a lot of teams lost some games. Boston lost some. Cleveland lost some. Pistons lost some. Everybody that we need them to lose games, but they don't have to try to catch up to us. They lost, and that was a good thing. You know what I mean? So let's hope that continues. We continue to keep winning. Them other team keep beating each other up, giving each other L's left and right, and it keeps us in that third seed or higher. We coming for that top eventually. You know, we just gotta hope that we know this wasn't just one and done thing last night. I don't think so. I think rest could do that for you. So we'll see how it goes. But other than that, man, Top Powers, man, give me some of your pros and cons to that game, man. We did some good things, and we did more good things than bad things. We didn't do a lot of bad things last night, other than that second and third quarter. Other than that, I thought we was pretty good.
We pushed the pace. We grabbed our rebounds. We hit our free throws. We shot over 40% from three-point land. And we had over 40 assists last night.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's great. That's the whole game plan right there, man. If you can do majority of those things on a given night, like I just said, 40, 50, 90 for the team last night. If they could stay in those numbers like that against these teams that we're getting ready to go, but that getting ready to come contest us, there's no way that I could see the Knicks losing. Now, we're not going to have great games like we had last night, but we may not see 33 points from OG tomorrow. And I mean, but we may see 33 points from Cat tomorrow. We may not see 27 points from Mikal tomorrow, but we may see 27 points from Jalen Brunson tomorrow. We may see 18 points from Mikal tomorrow and 18 points from Josh Hart tomorrow and 18 points from OG Anunoby tomorrow. And hopefully we get the defense from the second unit with Sherman having that great game that he had yesterday and Payne pop off tomorrow. So now we got 6, 8, 10 points from Payne, 5, 6, 7 points from Sherman, and 11, 12, 13 points more of Deuce's average for this year, closer to 11 points, with 8 and 8 from Precious Achiuwa tomorrow. You know, those are the things that the team is looking to do now because, like you said earlier, they're playing this 9-man rotation now. And this 9-man rotation is starting to look okay. And the second unit didn't go crazy scoring last night, but they did what they had to do. Got out there and got gritty and played hard defense. We came back because of some of what took place with the defense last night. When they were clawing back and punching us and hitting us in the second unit, what we relied on was our defense. We never gave up the lead really, and we just took off. Okay, Tom Thibodeau called the timeout. We sat down, came back out, went on a 6-point run. Came back down, 8-point run. Then we start picking it back up again, and that's exactly how you play basketball. And I mean, if they can't, one of the hardest things that I listen to the commentators like Clyde and Mike and these guys talk is about. It's not about it's about getting the lead when you're down. It's not getting even or getting close. It's about getting the lead and taking off from once you get the lead. And if you can't do that, then you're not going to win the game if you're down. But if you could get to the even and then take the lead, then you have a better probability of winning the game. So with that being said, I'm not scared of any team in the NBA. The way the Knicks play like this last night after a little bit of rest, and they're gonna be ready tomorrow. They already know. Jalen Brunson said in his post game or whatever that all these games getting ready to come up is gonna be hard games. I'm just talking like not exactly what he said, not verbatim, but he said it's not gonna be easy. We got some hard teams that's getting ready to come at us. The one thing that I took from what he said when he looked up, He's like, but we a good team. And that's how I feel, because this team is a good team, man. All the stuff that everybody talk about and all that stuff about this Knicks team that I watch, I don't know, man. These guys is 30 wins and 16 losses. We're almost 14 games over 500. We're third place team with a team
14 over 5.
16, right? We are third in scoring, with top 5 or 6 in the net rating. And I mean, number 1, 2, 3 teams in the league in scoring. Come on, man. This is a good team, man. We 2-3 games better than we were last year. You know what I mean? And last year's team, at this time, we didn't have Julius. I think just right around the time Julius Randle was hurt and Mitch was gone. And now we're starting to get all these ticky-tack fouls and all. I mean, ticky-tack injuries and stuff like that. And that team last year made 50 wins. And to sit here with this team that we have, and we see it, I see it, Devon, that we can't get 50 wins this year with this team that we got right here, that I believe is a better team than the team last year, except for the bench. Better than the starting unit? Come on, man. I don't get it.
Yeah, I think this team is right where they need to be. The way they started, the reason why they started the way they started, the reason why Ted did the thing that he needed to do, the reason why he had them guys playing all the minutes wasn't because Ted had to worry about the minute police. He had to get a new team acclimated to playing each other a long period of time. That's now you seeing these 9-man rotation. Number one, the guys is back. Number one, Shamit and my man Predator is back. Them two bodies that he could throw in there. The other guy just wasn't ready. You know, you can't convince me otherwise. But and another reason why, now that all 5 of them started to know how to play together, now it ain't no problem. Now he can go out there because you got to get this team to gel first. I think Jay Choder used that word a lot. He had to play these guys like that to make them gel, for they know how to play it off each other, understand each other's tendencies, their strengths and weaknesses, and how they move and how they don't move. That's why I understood why Tibbs was playing these guys 40 minutes, and he wants to win games. You can't win games if you don't have the particular talent in there. And that wasn't an energy thing to me. It was all about, like Josh Hart say, for all the minute police. There you go. These cats understand this thing, man. You know what I mean? They understand it. They understand. They play the game. Ted's been coaching this thing a long time. He's been doing it a long time. And so I never critique Ted about the coach. I might critique about what he do in the game, but I don't care about what he did. His numbers speak for itself over his career. I might critique what Ted's doing in the game, but I don't critique all the other stuff. His numbers he probably know more coach than I can ever think about. You know what I mean? Trust me. But I do understand that since he's been here, the New York Knicks have been a winning organization. Have we got to the mountaintop yet? Not yet, but we will get there. But this thing we've been winning, so it's good. It's good in that standpoint. But I understood why he did what he did in the first part of the season to get Mikal, Anunoby, Josh Hart. These teams guys never played together. They never played together. So you have to you got to get a rhythm to the game. I don't get no matter the game in any part of life. If you're doing something continuously, what you want to do, like we said earlier, is get in the rhythm. So he had to make these guys. He not make them, but he had to play them guys a lot of minutes together so they can get to where they at right now. So what you see last night, Shaw Powers, was just what he did at the beginning of the season.
Thanks.
And so that's one hurdle out the way. But now that we got the bench, now they getting minutes now. And now let's see if Shamit, like I said last night, that guy having 3 days off since he's been back, he haven't had a chance to get in the rhythm. You know, repetition is everything. Repetition is everything. He didn't have a chance to get in the repetition because he was just getting back. And if he shoot 1-3 and miss, and you know his defense was there, you know, knock on wood, all other parts of the game were there, but his shooting one day. But what happened when he had 3 days off? He went to Tarrytown, like we said yesterday. Like we said in the pregame show yesterday, he went to Tarrytown, got reps up for 3 days or 2 days, whatever. Came back in the game last night, and there you go. That's what the repetition does for you right there. The reps. Just keep repping. Just keep repping. The Knicks will talk. We keep repping. We keep getting better because we getting good at what we do. So you know what I mean. And I think that's what you're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. And let's hope that these guys can keep doing it. Pressure Chua look like he playing solid defense down there because he get his reps in. But overall, I'm excited about it, man. I really am, man. A good win. But like I said, I'm not going to get too high about it because you playing against a team the next day. who's got championship aspirations. You know what I mean? They got a good, solid defense team down there. I mean, they got some dogs down there in Memphis. You talking about Desmond Bain, Jared Jackson Jr., defense player of the year in that era. I mean, you got Edie and all these guys, man. They got Marcus Smart when he do play. They got a dog team down there. They can play some defense, ladies and gentlemen. That's why they are where they are. So that there ain't gonna be no cakewalk tomorrow. But I like our chances because I think we stack up against any team in the NBA. I don't care who they are. I don't care what team. From 1 to 30, we stack up against anybody. As long as we play our way we supposed to play that night. We play that night, I think we can wind up beating anybody. But if we don't play the right way that night, anybody could beat us. I don't even care if it's like I said, the Westchester Knicks shit. You don't bring your shit to the table that night, you get your butt whipped, Shop House. So overall, the pros and cons of the game to me last night, just with that first quarter, that fourth quarter defense. And when they made that run against us, we didn't lose our composure. We stayed even keel. Say, okay, we got guys who could do what they do too. So that was a good thing. And I think it worked out well, man. So overall, we'll take that thing and get it popping, man. Other than that, Shop Out, we just got to continue to get ready to keep grinding. I'll open up the panel in a minute. I think we did the right thing. We doing the right thing. Like I said, we 30, 16, 14 games over 500, like you said. We sitting right there, a game or two behind Boston. And them cats got some tough games come back out. And I would think we said earlier, even with Cleveland, even though they missing one of their players, but everybody missed players. But we knew this part of their schedule was going to get pretty daunting at this time because they had a pretty cakewalk schedule at the beginning of the year. Now they got a tough schedule like we got, so now we're going to see how that goes. But other than that, man, let's see if they can get it popping, man. And I think we get it popping for tomorrow, man. So we'll save all that chatter for tomorrow. But other than that, Shop Power, just a good game overall, man. We got to be excited what we've seen, and let's hope that Nick just keep moving forward. Because, like I say, we only like 9 days from the trading deadline now, right around the corner. I'll be glad when it's over. I'll be glad when the trading deadline is over, came and gone. Then we don't have to talk about who's gonna be here no more. We don't got to talk about who's not gonna be here no more. We know who's gonna be here unless somebody happens in a buyout market. You know what I mean? Which comes after the trading deadline, a couple of days. But until then, we just got to win these next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, and then we be right at the trading deadline. I think that's the 4th or the 5th. We'd be there, Shop Powers. But any other thoughts on that game last night, man? We get into another topic. Any from last night?
Yeah, we just did what we needed to do, and that's all I had to say about that game last night. Everyone that's on here right now seeing how good they played last night, and this is not the first time that they played like this. I mean, this is their second highest scoring game against a team in this season. You know what I mean? I think the Nuggets was the only other team that I think we got them at 145, and this was 143 or something like that. So, we can play this style of basketball, and we didn't had a slew of 130-something games and stuff like that. So we can play. You know what I mean? When everything is clicking. I mean, when they play team basketball, once again, that stat, and I think even Clyde said it last night, since we talk about it so much, I think he said it was 16-1 like I thought it was, but I think it's like 16 or 17-1. Well, definitely now is 17-1, at least, if not 18. So when we passing the ball, and the thing about passing the ball is, why why we getting so many assists? Because we got good shooters. We got people that put the ball in the basket. You give it to him, he's putting it in the basket. And I mean, that's why we're getting 40, 37, 20. I say 28. We got like 40 last night. Because guys are putting the ball in the basket. When you pass it to somebody, OG, the whole starting unit is there. This is a good team, Divine. This is a very good team, man.
Let me ask you a question. I think somebody in the chat. I think a lot of people missing about this team. And I'm going to tell you what I think even because you had either one of them two. I still think this team defensively is better than the team last year. Our power forward last year do not play defense like Anunoby last year. Think about it. And our 2 guard played just as good. I'm going to give Josh Hart and DiVincenzo a little wash right there. But our 3, who was our 3 last year for the Knicks last year before Anunoby got here? RJ Barrett?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
don't play defense like Mikal Bridges. No. And the only reason it may look that suspect, ladies and gentlemen, because of Mitchell Robinson is not here. Because we have Mitchell Robinson or Hartenstein compared to opposed to Cat's defense. So I think that's why I'm so excited about my man coming back, because I think now you look at that second unit, Precious Chu was there. I think Shaman played better defense than a couple of guys we had back there last year, better than Bogdan Devon, who's not a defender at all. I think Cam Payne played better defense. Who was our backup last year? But McBride's still there. So you add Cam Payne and McBride, Shaman to Chu and Robinson. I think our defense team is better than last year. I just can't wait till they all get healthy. You know what I mean? And I think you're going to see even a better defense. That's why you look at their defense number, they're starting to climb up. But I think this team overall better than defense, other than Quentin Grimes when he was going. He got traded too, though. But I like this defense team. I think we didn't have no wing stops here last year in that starting lineup. Now we got them in there, and we got some guys on the bench who can defend on the wing with Pressure Chu and Landy Shaman and Deuce McBride. So I do think this team, to me, got a little bit stronger defensively. I just think that because of the injury situation, them being out, maybe one of three of our most important guys on the defense side of the ball just started getting back, and one of them haven't even got back yet. So you give me that second unit with Josh Hart, Anunoby, and Mikal Bridges. Yeah, I think our defense is better than last year. I just think that we got to give it time to formulate once everybody get to play. I think that was one thing I really recognized about this team, man, is that they really got it popping. Listen, man, Jay Chosen, my man, thank you for the super chat, my brother. We know how we appreciate you on that one. Real talk. And real for real, man. Thank you for that, my brother, for supporting the show and being that, and we already know that he go, so he can speak for himself. JC, what it be? What it do? Barbecue chicken last night, my man. What's good?
Barbecue chicken. So excited. Yo, my throat hurt from screaming at the damn thing. I got a whole bag of holes right here, bro.
Got the holes in the building, for real, for real.
My God. So you see what I'm saying? Like, for a while, look, everybody got eyeballs, right? So you can watch it. I think, everybody, there is a lot of truth to say that, good defense, is the way to win most sports. But if you have a prolific offense, like you could look at some of the teams like right now. Take a look at like the Bills and KC right now, right? They got prolific offense, different sport, but not super duper defensive. Their records speak for themselves. They're in the game before the Super Bowl. So certain things you got. Yes, basketball, you need to have a good defense. It'd be great to have like a Mitch in the middle right now. Then it would be stupid, to be honest with you. I think because then it would be like 130 to 84 or something like that. Because we don't, the truth of the matter is that I'm starting to see something that I didn't pick up on fully in the beginning with Tibbs, and that's what I wrote in the chat, in that super chat was, I like to call it Italian, but when he was making a brand new team,
facts,
gel, and in order to do that, it wasn't just that our bench, aka stunk. It was that these guys never played with each other like that before, except for two of them. And until the end of last year, we remember Hart and Debo on the bench. So Hart would play with the captain, 3/4 of the game or so until the injuries started happening. So even that, so it was a completely different team. So we had to make them do that. Once you become family, once you become familiar with somebody, you talk different to them. You don't have to say certain words. You know where someone's going to be. Things are going to happen. They move different. You don't got to shout out, back, I don't know, you remember basketball back in the day, you were in the point guard bring it up, he put up the number 1, he put up the number 2, he'll put up 4, he'll scream out orange, whatever it might be. Now they just kind of like they have that still, but it's a different brand of basketball. You just got to know where each other, are, and some teams have one or two stars, and I'm going to keep saying this. I'm going to say two things really quick, and then pass it back to you so you could have a new topic. The bookends are 1 and 1A. Okay, the rest of our team is 2. Our starters. The rest of our starters are 2. If you want to call them 2ABC, that's fine. Because on any given night, except for 2 points last night, everybody would have had 20 plus points in the starting thing. And he left Cat in there for a minute with four of the second and third unit, and Cat almost got it. It was a Cat, right? It was a Cat, I think that had the 18. Cat, and man, I think I even had a shot. I think he's gonna make it. And then by that time, though, I'm glad he didn't. Afterwards, I thought about it. To get all 13 of the people that you have on your bench to get in the game, it gives a little bit of hope. Next time you get in there, you want to play a little bit better. You want to play even better. And I think that we're going to start seeing a lot of that. The more we're going to get points like this on a regular basis.
Yep.
And Josh Hart should be coming off the bench for the All-Star game.
Yep.
I don't know who misread what I was saying. It'd be nice to have Hart on the bench if we had a different starter, so we have that firepower. But he deserves an All-Star nod. If there's anyone who deserves it, to be 6'5", copping that many triple doubles and that many rebounds, I don't know who else deserves a nod for the All-Star like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Real talk. On a different topic, ladies and gentlemen, and AP and Brother Beater, thank you for that. Ladies and gentlemen, and to my man, if you listen to CT, my brother, hope everything work out with you, my man. You get the situation resolved. But if you hear me, CT, keep your head up. Just get and get it done, man. The streets of butter, ladies and gentlemen. That's our dude. We have a link. All of us, you know what I mean? But CT, man, get it pop and hold your head up, my man, and hopefully you get it resolved and you get back there, bringing that good content to everybody. Real talk, man. Y'all already know it is, man. The streets of other New York, my man CT going through a little something right now, what it seems like with somebody doing them dirty. But Buzzer Beater, thank you, AP, thank y'all for that, man, for getting the brother out there, and let's hope that he gets his situation resolved. Cause with this Knick community, man, it's a big Knick community. We Knick fam as well, and CT is one of them guys that go back with us too as well, man, and good dude and everything like that. So hope my man CT get that thing situated, man. He can get back to giving y'all some good content out there on Real Talk. But Shaw Powers, what I seen yesterday was impressive to me. What I seen yesterday was impressive to me overall from my offense standpoint. Like I told you, I was really happy about the way they started the defense in the first quarter, and I was happy the way they ended it in the fourth quarter. So they did it both ways. They started good, they ended it good, even though they had that lapse in the second and third quarter. But it was just good to see some Knick basketball like that after having 3 days off. And like I said, hopefully tomorrow gonna be a tough game, real tough game. But let's hope that we be ready to play tomorrow. And we can get back at doing what we do, because I think right now we got to kind of feel good about what we done had done compared to the last couple of weeks ago. You know what I mean? We found a way to beat the Hawks at the Guard. We found a way to beat the Knicks in Brooklyn, and we found a way to beat the Kings. Now we about to go up against the Grizzlies, the Nuggets, the Lakers, the Rockets. Then we got a little break in the action with Toronto. Toronto playing pretty good right now, though they did beat one of them teams that we needed to beat the other night too. So it's not gonna. And then we got the Celtics after that, right around February 8th. So we really got it's a good time that we got the 3 days rest. But now we got to get ready to go get a pop, because it's about to get crazy after this for a while. But I can't wait till we get to February 12th, ladies and gentlemen, because the New York Knicks after February 12th, they don't play till the 20th. It's 8 days off. That's been crazy. So you're gonna. They might be waiting for that right there, shot power for Mr. Robinson to come back. 8 days off after the February 8th against the Celtics. Knicks don't. After the 12th against the Hawks in New York, they don't play until the 20th. At least on the schedule. So think that might be interesting to see what the Knicks could do within that period of time. So I'm pretty excited about it. But they got to win these next 5 or 6 games, shot power, to keep us feeling good about ourselves. I like to see at least 4-1. You know, the next 4-1. I'll take 4-1. I know we can't win them all, but I love to see 4-1. That'd be pretty awesome, though.
I just think, you know, this was a good team last night that we played, and we played them very well. You know what I mean? We got a little lackluster in the second quarter, but we prevailed with we were up 19, but we ended up winning by 23. I mean, so we accumulated that 19 points back and added 4 more points on it to get us 23 to the victory. So we lost the lead of 19, and we brought all 19 of those points back plus another 4 points to win the game. The team looked good last night. Everybody showed up. And I mean, with what little they got on the court and they all came to play basketball last night as a team. Mm-hmm. And team basketball is going to take this team, the New York Knicks, very far. As long as they can continue to do some of the things that they did last night. Last night was a 50-40-90 performance from the New York Knicks, your team, with 2 All-Stars that's going to the All-Star game this year. It hasn't happened in 50 years.
Starting that thing.
So that's all I'm saying. This team is a good team. We are 30 wins. We are, I think, 3 or 4 more wins than we were last year at this time. We're way more offensively threatening than we were last year on offense, and our defense is catching up. I keep saying this, and I say this again. If we can get our defense from 15 or so where we were before the game last night, I'm not sure where we at now. If we could get our defense to 11, I'm not even getting us into the top 10. We could get it to 11. We are a threat. Last night, the fourth quarter was a over 11 defense that we put on them last night. We shut them down in the fourth quarter. And I said we were going to shut them down in the fourth quarter. What happened? We shut them down in the fourth quarter. And if we can continue to do things like that, and then we build a league and we shut the other team down in the fourth quarter. We do that pretty often. And I mean, we have some stellar good third quarters, but sometimes we still falter in the third quarter. But fourth quarter, we dominate majority of the times. And if we can continue to do things like that, we're going to go very, very far in this season, this year.
Yeah, real talk. And before I pass it, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. You go right there. Not too long, a week ago, we thought the London Bridge was falling, ladies and gentlemen. We thought London Bridge was falling, but you know what? It ain't. It's how you weather storms. You know what I mean? We had our Doppler out this week. We had our radars up. We won 3 games in a row now. Just like when we lost 3 games in a row, we lost 5 out of 7. That was that valley we hit. But right now, we got a chance to peak. You know what I mean? It's going to be tough against some of these teams we playing. But ladies and gentlemen, we 3 in a row. After we got the longest, we got the longest winning streak in the Eastern Conference right now. Believe it or not, we got 3 games winning streak. Nobody else even got 2. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 2. The 76ers got 2, and we got the longest winning streak right now in the East. We 6-4 in the last 10. Hopefully that gets them better. If we can beat the Grizzlies tomorrow. Tough game, but you never know. We still looking good in the conference. But like I said, the Bucks, they 17-7, and the Pacers playing good ball. They 12-8, but we literally got the tie for the second best conference record. So that's good. Even with them losses that we accumulated, 5 losses, we still right there. So to go through all these we've been going through and having a losing streak, you know, just like every other team, you don't make no excuses. Even when you got players out, you play to win the game. We don't make no excuses in New York. Regardless of who not there, you win or you lose. And so far, with regardless who is there, who is not there, New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, 30-16. I'm 2 games behind Boston right there, right behind them. Cavaliers done lost 3 games in a row, partly due to Evan Mobley not being there, and partly due to their defense not playing like it was. But that does go to show you how important he was to that team. But so look at that. Now everything gets tighter. But you look from that 4th spot, that 5th spot down. That top 5 and that 6th spot on the Pistons, Pacers. Look at that from the 9th of it. 22-23, 22-22, 24-23, 23-22. I mean, it is like a dogfight to get them 2 playoff spots in the East between the Pacers and the Bucks and the Pistons right now. But I think the Magic might have something to say about that now that Wagner's back. He did
now
win the
they're
game.
getting healthy. Yep.
Right. Now that the Orlando Magic's getting healthy, they're gonna have something to say like that. That's gonna be one of the most dangerous teams to play in the playoffs. I mean, these cats really, but my man Orlando and them gave it to them boys last night though. For real. They went grit for grit. My man Carroll called my man Isaiah Stewart a BAN, a band. I know what band mean. I would have called the one right to his grill after you found him. I was like, damn. So let's go to Shades today. That's why we need our Knicks to win these games. That's why I say we need these teams.
That I never even heard band.
Yeah, I made that analogy just to break down my I call it like he called him a band. Now I ain't want to say it on national.
No, I would never say it. So.
Yeah, but still, that was crazy. Right. But what's your thoughts, Jay, with these guys moving forward, man, with our squad, man? And, like I said, we're not guaranteed to win all these games. We're not guaranteed to, we're going to lose some games, we know that, So when we do lose a game, we just don't want it to be like, okay, the season over, or no, we're going to lose. I want the Knicks to go right now. I need the Knicks to go 26. No, I need the Knicks to go 25-11. If the Knicks go 25-11, I get my 55 wins. So I can see the Knicks losing 11 more games. So let's when they do lose a game, let's not jump off the wagon. Let's not get crazy. They're gonna lose some more basketball games. Because the most important thing is to go into April healthy. Get into April healthy, and then when we get in the playoffs, then we can make it. We can talk about everything. You know what I mean? So, but right now the goal is to try to stay healthy. And just from a fan standpoint, we predict these things because we want to predict. So, I mean, that lets us know that we think this team. The reason why I predict the Knicks to do this and do that because it lets me know that. Number one, I think this is how good the team is, and that lets me know I'm on my game. You know what I mean? So when I do these critiquing and do these numbers and put these numbers up, I just want to make sure that I think this team is who they are, and I think that I'm on my game from what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? So and so far so good this year. Man, I wish we'd have been 30 games at the halfway mark, but we lost that 5 out of 7. So, but we made 3 of them back, so we 30-16.
I find that very interesting what you're saying. I totally agree. I obviously want them to go, only lose 9 more so I could get my 57. But look,
still possible.
57. Yeah, I said 58. I think you said 57, right? So I think 57. I don't remember. I said one of those two, but I tell you what, 55. 57, either way, it's an improvement. It's a great season, right? And we have a team that could do that. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. You now we're part of the season where, and I do it anyway because I'm just like that, but. Where I'm watching the game the other night, or at least I'm watching the score of every team that's right around us. Like checking out that Magic game, checking out that and you don't become a fan of it, but like the other night when the Rockets beat Cleveland, right, 135-131, I was all over that game. I couldn't, I was like. That was that yesterday. I think that was yesterday. Yesterday's game, Cleveland. We won by a hell of a lot, and the Rockets that have a good team. Let's not play around with that. Beat Cleveland for us. Yeah, and I say for us. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what we're looking for. We're looking to dominate. But we also don't forget we need the help too, right?
We need the help. Need the help.
Get that exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, that was a good look. Clippers beating the Bucks was a good look. You know what I mean? I know the Sixers suck, but the Bulls are in that. Are they in that play-in area? I don't remember. But
they in that 10. They definitely
in the 10, and the Sixers is the one that beat them yesterday. right? So talk about that they had 2 games, so they lost, and the Hawks lost to the Raptors, and it could have went either way. It didn't really matter. Magic. It didn't even matter. Pistons versus Magic, but I wanted the Pistons to win that one because I think really at the end of the day, Magic are more scary to me because Detroit's a little younger, less experienced, and I think a little less dangerous. Not a little, actually a lot less dangerous than the Magic are at full strength. The Magic at full strength are believe it or not, a pretty special team.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was a good, that was a good thing right there. Too bad. What's his name was hurt? The other triple double guy, Luka, because Boston won that game versus Dallas by like 15. But you know what? We got a couple good ones that we really needed yesterday, especially that Cleveland one. So that's a big deal. We win one, they lose one, shortens the size, and we keep
I got a question. I got a question to ask. This for you gentlemen here and also in the chat. If the Knicks win 53 games this year and stay in the 3rd position, are you happy for the season this year?
I am, no question, because of the way it started out.
And well, what did we win last year? 50, right?
50.
Anything's of course, I'll be very happy. It's an improvement.
Exactly.
I mean, you know what? I got another question. I'm going to follow your question with a question. Not only would I be happy, I'm sure you'd be happy. I want to be right, but I just want to see them get better. It doesn't really matter. As long as they get better is more important than me being right. You know what I'm saying? So now that we're where we are right now, and we take a step back, it's actually a 2-part. I'll save one for after. Who won that trade? Now that we are where we are with the amount of wins that we have right now, and what's going on in Minnesota, who won the trade? We were hurt. We were hurt in the beginning. Our hearts were hurt or whatever it might be. But who won that trade? Look what we're doing.
Yep. Worked out for both teams. I think it worked out for both teams the way it had to.
But it definitely
helped us a big deal.
Big deal. Like if he's going to be a big cat is a big reason why we're going to be better than that. Our wins will be more. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. But yeah, just to answer your question, Shah, I don't have. I measure. I'm not just speaking for myself. I measure basketball according to the numbers. It's the numbers. It's just straight numbers. You know what I mean? If you win 20 games, you suck. Right?
Yeah.
You win 50 games, you good. Or mediocre, or you win 30 games, you in the middle. Right now, the Knicks is not mediocre. They don't suck. They're in the high echelon. They got 30 wins in the season, and there's other teams in there that got, like Cleveland got 36 wins. We got 30. Thunder got 37 wins. Rockets got 30. We got 30 wins too. You know what I mean? So we in the top echelon with everybody else. So regardless of what you may think, the New York Knicks probably got the what? 3rd, 7th, 6th, 5th best record in the NBA. Let's say the 5th. So I mean, you take the top 3 in the East, in the West, and then which is 37, 30, and 31. Then you look at the top teams in the East, which is 36, 32, and 30, which is us. We out of 30 teams in the NBA, ladies and gentlemen, the New York Knicks is in the top 6. So you know what I mean?
Not too bad.
I don't know what else to say. I don't. You know what I mean? And I think we're gonna get better. Like I said, we don't hit that. A lot of these teams didn't hit. They hit their stride already. A lot of them done hit their stride. I don't think the Knicks hit their stride yet. And I'm not saying that as a fan. I don't think that because of the way the season went with the injuries, everybody gelling like Jay Choder said. Now guys like Shannon might get to play more games. Deuce Bryan coming off the injuries, and that's like every other team in the NBA. But I think the Knicks is starting to hit there. We don't went through that valley, Shaw Powers. You know what it is. We came out the season blistering. We hit a valley. Now like we got 3 games in a row. We look like we about to start peaking again. But hopefully this time when we peak, I hope we stay up there. I don't want to peak valley, because that valley might be right around the playoffs. You know what I mean? So we don't want to go on. You want to go into the playoffs on a good note, a high note, on a winning note to keep that momentum going. So right now, I think we'd be okay, man. I'm excited about this thing, man, moving forward. I'm excited about these next 10 games. For 12, we playing some dominant team. That's the order to be the best. You got to what? You got to beat the best.
That's right. You got to beat. That's right.
Wow, we playing the best teams in the league in the next 10, 15 games. Literally the best teams in the league.
And then we get a good break.
Yeah, so let's hope that we win more than we win more than we lose. We stay up in the contention, and we see how it goes when playoff time come. I'm excited about by then we have some. See, one thing I'm excited about, and I know even though it's not about Mitchell Robinson, what it's about, ladies and gentlemen, for me, is about the asset of Mitchell Robinson. He's an asset that only can make the team better, whether through trade or him coming back. See, that's the part I think a lot of people miss with Shaw Powers. It's not about just Mitchell Robinson. He's an asset that he can either make our team better one way or the other.
Yep.
Trading for somebody to bring in, or him coming back, helping us do what we do. So that's why I think this team haven't hit their peak yet. Because either way it go by the trading deadline, the Knicks will get better. One way or the other, this team will get better. Through trade, or he coming back and he helping reinforce the defense a little bit more than we've been having lately, because he will help reinforce the defense. So I'm excited about that, Shot Powell. I think it's gonna be pretty good one way or the other. We just got to keep the momentum going and all that, man. And then we take it there. But we're gonna get out here in a few, because we do got the pregame tomorrow. So we're gonna get out in a few minutes for everybody and get ready to start that day, get on their grind. We just want to get in here with some real talk. You know what it is, man. But overall, all Shot Powell, good game last night, 30-16. Can't be mad at that.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. You just ran down all the numbers, Divine. We are a good team, and it is not hard to see that we are a good team, especially after the win that we had last night and the last couple of wins that we had. We beat a rival, Atlanta Hawks, with a fully loaded team. We beat Brooklyn, which we should have. Close game, but we beat them because we grinded out. We wasn't hitting our three-point shot. And last night, we kicked it into high gear with the days off that we had, that we truly needed. We needed those 3 days off. The team needed those 3 days off to recoup, relate, and relax. And you see what happened when they get a couple of days off. What happened? They came back and won by 23 points last night. So I'm happy in the way that we're going forward. Last night I seen some different offensive moves that the team did last night. If you watch the Knicks, I don't know if you watch the Knicks like I watched the Knicks. They ran different rotations last night. They were looking for Shaman last night. Like they went down to Terrytown, like you said, and they was like, all right, Shaman, when you come around this pick, and you come over here, we're going to give you the ball. They was looking for him last night. Josh Hart was looking for him immensely last night. I mean, so I'm happy to see that. Different moves from Jalen Brunson and Cat last night. They looked at on a different page last night. Mikal and Cat was on a different page last night. I mean, and OG filled in the void with Josh Hart. And I mean, Josh Hart made everybody look beautiful last night where he passed the ball. And he wasn't the only one that was passing the ball, but he really stood out last night. And I mean, he really stood out. And his intensity, grabbing rebounds, I have stopped calling Josh Hart a 6'5" guy that grab rebounds. He is one of the best rebounders in the league.
Period.
In the league. Not just being 6'5". In the league. He's out rebounding some centers in the league this year. I forgot the names, but it's 2 or 3 big name centers that he is out rebounding with his almost 10 rebounds a game. He's out rebounding centers, power forwards in the league of 400 and whatever plays there in the league. He's like top 20. And it might even be more than that. It might even be better than that.
Yeah,
I'm happy. Go ahead, Devon.
No, I got one thing. Did y'all see this last night? And I thought about this, Sean Howard. Did you see Wesley and my man on the sideline talking to Sabonis last night. William Wesley, I don't think it was Leon Rose. I know it was Wesley and somebody else. They were talking to Sabonis. I was like, these niggas, so you know I'm about to stay up some shit. But damn, can you imagine Sabonis playing in the Knicks with Cat?
Shaw, what did I say last night? Shaw, what did I say?
I'm just saying. I mean, wheeling and dealing. You know how I do wheeling and dealing.
Listen, his money is around $20 million. That's Mitchell Robinson and Achua right there. See, that's why I said Mitchell Robinson is an asset.
Don't do that to me right now, man. That's all I want.
But he's an asset. That's why I said, ladies and gentlemen, that's $14 million that anybody in the NBA will be willing to him to be on their team because it's good money. It's not like it's $30-40 million. It's $14 million. So they say, okay, you know what? Even if you give us this here for this year, and he'll be on aspiring next year. So y'all got to remember these things can work itself out. Whereas the Knicks could do some shit with the shit they got. I think they sleep on. I think this team gonna get better because of the assets we got. We got tradable guys on aspiring deals. Mitchell Robinson after this year be aspiring. President Chua is aspiring. We got guys who are aspiring deals. Other than our top 5 dudes who we gonna hold down in our starting lineup. I think it's gonna be interesting in the next 10 days, man. But I just said that I had to throw that out there to stir up some shit.
You know what? Now that you said that really quickly, hypothetically, that's something that I brought up yesterday. Remember that I was texting you that? Yo, the fact of the matter is that I've been wanting Sabonis on our squad for about a couple of years now, and I did notice that. I'm gonna say one thing, man. Whoever got Optimum got to be pissed off because I have to go through hoops and jumping jacks just to get to watch the game. So, I definitely did that, but that would be psychotic because you're talking about the 2 best rebounders in the entire league on the same squad, and if you can't, if you start them together, I don't even think that's fair. I mean, I don't even know what you would do, but look, just for fun, because I'm gonna say something that's realistic. There was a list that was put out. I sent it to both of you, I think. I definitely sent it to Devon. The number 1 person on that list for that trade deadline was Fox. Okay? Now, if their point guard is tradable, and he was the number 1 out of 25 of the best possible ones, why not? Why not? And I know I'm starting to grow into this Mitch thing, but there's no way in God's green earth I would not give up Mitch and Precious for Sabonis. Man, listen, I might even give him some straight I got in my house for that. Here, take this, take that.
Only drawback to that, our defense just get weak. That mother don't play no defense.
We would get like 130 a night. We get rebounds.
Yeah, but I just said that I seen it out there, man. But you know what? We go.
Yeah, no, that's funny. No, that's good.
Yeah, you're right. It's gonna be a lot of money, but they do trade Fox. I know they're going the other way. They have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
But listen, y'all give me your last words, man, and then we get out of here. I start with you, Jay Choden. I get the shot that we get out of here because we got to be here tomorrow, getting it popping.
Absolutely, man.
Well, I got to say one thing.
Don't get me started again.
Nah. I got to give Jay Choden the dart real quick, Sean Powers. We Giant fans, right? But why are you coming up here with that commando drip on today?
Oh man!
Yeah, you got that commando. I know you don't like the Eagles. I know you don't like the Eagles.
Hold on. I grabbed the first hat.
Commando drip on.
Yo, look. But you know what though? You know what? I think it was the first time in my life I rooted for any team in the East. Any team. I wanted them to beat the crap out of it. I told you my dog is named Barkley, and now I only call him Dog. All right? So, you know what? I'm not joking. I've only called my dog since Barkley left the team. Come here, Dog. That's it. That's how I go.
I got to root for the Eagles because my wife was born and bred Philadelphia, Philly.
You told me, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, my brother Floyd, he's a Philadelphia Eagle dude. So I'm like, okay, I got to root for you, Philadelphia. So other than that,
Cat showed up in it. Remember when Cat showed up with the drip on? I was like, oh my God, Jesus!
And y'all,
I hate Philadelphia teams.
Did y'all see the interview Cat had with what you call it last night? With I don't think it was Michael K. One of them. He had a good interview with somebody. I think y'all check it out if you see it. I see it on X or somewhere. But it was a good interview. He had
yes,
yep.
I seen it. It was with Michael
K. I thought it was Michael K. But it might be somebody else though. I can't.
A one-on-one interview.
One-on-one interview. That was a good interview. He was really them guys locked in. Regardless of what we think out here, man, them guys are locked in together. I mean, that Cat praised Jalen Brunson for what he's doing. He didn't understand who team is it. The Cat, that was a big pickup for us, man. Really a character type dude. But it was a good interview. I had to say all that. What's good, Ron? Ron, what's poppin', my man? Still Knicks fan in the building, man. Before we get out of here, Ron, we just about to get out. But thank you for coming in. You already know SKF, man. Still
salute, Ron.
Mr. CEO in the building in the chat with us, man. Salute, Ron, man. Good to see you, my man. Real talk and everything like that. So it was
right. I am wearing this shit, man.
Yeah, you got the burgundy drip on.
You got 3 minutes left, man. Come on.
I grabbed the first hat. That I saw. Yo, look at my hair though. Look, that's why I put the hat on right quick, bro. Yo, I couldn't find no baseball cap.
Very well. Hey, Jay.
But this one says my God versus everyone, so that's different, you know.
Yeah, but I like he got that.
Where's my enemy?
Golden white drip on. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm about to get you tonight.
Yeah, look, I'd rather look like this than fuck it. You got me right, yo. You got me. I can't say shit. Yo, I just looked at myself again. I was like, damn, I look like Redskin, not Redskin. I don't even know their names anymore. Salute, Ron. Blessings.
The undercover commando fan took a beat down today.
Oh my God! But and who? Don't do it, man. Barkley, one of my favorite players. I cannot believe they kept Jones for that full. Like, what kind of Fulio move is that? Like, why? This kid is a good kid. He don't cause nothing out in the public. He's one of the best running backs, and my favorite running back of all time is Barry Sanders. I'm not saying he's Barry Sanders, but the way the kid moves and the way he does things, like, man, you don't let go of that. You let go of this doof who can't do nothing. Anyway, now you got me. I was happy before. Now I'm undercover. now I look different. Now I don't even know what to damn say. I'll end it like this though. For me, I was a gelled team. I see now. You know, I haven't. I don't really know what everybody else says anymore. I haven't read it in a long time, but I'll just tell you this. What I feel is that this team was put to the test for the first half of the season to gel together, to become it. I call it like I call it, to get Italian together, put that gel in. Let's get together. We know what we're doing. We don't have to talk. No more talking. There's no more talking. They're doing it by nature now. And when you with somebody by nature, you know when you know somebody well enough, you shoot them a look, you know exactly what they say with that look. Or with your kids, you shoot a look to your kids, you know, and they know what you're talking about. They know what they're doing now, and they're watching it. And you said something big, Shot, about Shot Powers, about, you know, Hart and his rebounding and stuff like that. He's got more rebound than Jalen Duren, the center. He's got more than Capella. He's got more than Mobley. He's got more than
there we go.
He's got more than the Orlando kid. He's got more than Jason Tatum. He's all right. He's got more than these guys, man. More than Barnes over there. He is, and he's right there with. He's tied with Jared Allen, and he's right under Bam. Okay, right under Bam and Ayton and all that. So we are blessed to have two guys who could crash the boards that out of control. I want to continue to see, and I think that it proves a point for me personally. And you know what? I think this is all about personal opinions. I'm not never looking to attack nobody. Have your own personal opinion, but for me, this is a lot about what our coach is capable of doing, and because of what he did yesterday, and what he's been doing with the bench, putting them in, moving them in, two guys in with three guys starting, three guys in with the two starters, one guy in with four starters. He's starting to do that a lot, and I'd like to see that. And when you get to a game where you're whooping ass so much that all 13 available people get in the game, it's a hell of a game. Don't forget, the team that we beat yesterday was 8-2 in their last 10 games. All right? All right. So I know that we got our little, as you said that earlier one time, we got our panties in a bunch, our drawers in a bunch over 3-game losing streak. Well, we have a 3-game winning streak now, and we had a 9-game one. And let's see if we can get this to a 4-game one, which I really believe we can, because Memphis is hit or miss. Some of them often sit a lot. Some of them are hurt, kind of, sort of. And they sit and they come in. They sit, they come in. But they're not a team to be slept on. So we'll get to that in the pregame or the next show. But I'm really happy. I'm really happy with the victory. And as always, thanks for letting me be a part of it. I'm grateful to always chop it up with my brothers and doing that.
Yes, sir. Real quick before you go down, get the shop out. Memphis done won 6 games in a row, ladies and gentlemen. They third, they one game. Actually, they tied. They second in the Western Conference. 30-14 the Rockets, 31-15 the Grizzlies, and won 6 in a row, longest winning streak in the NBA. Them boys got a dynamite team down there, ladies and gentlemen. And only
Rockets?
No, Memphis. The only reason last year they didn't get because John Morant missed the whole year. A couple of guys got hurt, but let me tell you something. They got dog.
Got a good team.
They got dog. Desmond Bain is a dog. Jaron Jackson Jr. is a dog. And that young boy Edie playing out his mind a little bit down out tomorrow. But one thing I want to say, I want to give Chop House. Chop House said something interesting at the beginning of the season. And what I'm so happy about that you said it, Chop House, because it's coming truth to power. You said Jalen Brunson doesn't need to score 28 a game this year. You need to be around 24, 25. And you see what it's doing with Cat. The numbers that you were talking about is right there. He's getting 25 a game. His assists went up. His splits look good. Karl Anthony Towns numbers look good. So he sacrificed 3 points a game for maybe 2 or 3 more assists a game because he got more dudes around him and he got more. So I just want to give you a flower because that was one of the things that you harped on that I want to see I want to see Jalen Brunson be at these numbers during the season, and your truth came to power because he's right around the numbers you were talking about. 25 a game, more assists, and he playing more. He's actually facilitating real well and being a general out there. So salute to you for that analogy at the beginning of the season, because like I said, it's coming truth to power. And that's why we make these predictions. We want to see what we try to put out there in the universe is it going to come to fruition, and it came to fruition. So salute to you, real talk.
Yeah, man. I don't have much to say about this. This is a good team. We done talked about it, you know what I mean, after how we put the shellacking on this team since we beat them. We put the shellacking on them. We were up 19. We went down to 2 points. And then we got 23 more points to win the game, more than they did. We shut them down in the fourth quarter, like I said yesterday. And that's what I believe what the Knicks can do the rest of the season. And like Jay Chosen said about bringing the 13-man people in. I've been saying this all year long when we get healthy. Yep. Scorched earth, defensive-minded second unit will give the young guys 4 to 6 minutes of end-of-game time. And if we continue to do things like this, this is exactly what will happen in games to come prior to what goes on tomorrow. So with that being said, thank you, Jay, for coming in here. Devon, my brother, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Salute to the family in the chat. We'll be on here tomorrow. Check us out. You already know what the Skilo is. And thank you. Thanks for having us on tonight. I mean, thanks for y'all being on with us tonight. And let's get it.
Yeah, real talk. Thank you to my man Jay Choden for the super chat. Thank you to Brian Acosta for the super chat. Always, man, always keeping the lights on in the building, man. We appreciate you guys. You already know, man, for real, for real. Without you guys, ain't no Knicks Real Talk. Y'all know how we do with the chat, man. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, we got a big one tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a big time game tomorrow. These dudes are second in the Western Conference. We third in the Eastern Conference. They won 6 in a row. We done won 3 in a row. So we're gonna get in here the next day on the pregame show, man. Let's talk about it. This is gonna be a big, phenomenal test for the Knicks. This is an OKC test. It's a Rockets test. These guys have got a good team. They got size. They got 7-footers down there. They got shot blockers down there. They got it all down there, ladies and gentlemen. So I do believe that we're gonna have to come out there tonight. This ain't gonna be no game like we seen last night. You best believe won't be no 141-point score tomorrow night. I can tell you that right now.
Fast too.
Yeah, we talking about a whole different thing tomorrow, but we're gonna talk about it though, man. But thank everybody for coming in, real talk, man. And like I said, CT, my brother, keep your head up, man. I hope everything work out for you. Get back out there and doing what you do, man. Until then, everybody, Divine, Shot Power, Jay Cho in the chat. Salute to my man Ron. Salute to you, my brother, as well. Thank you for coming in always, man. Yeah, y'all may do that thing, man, for us real quick. You know what it is. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Indeed, everybody. We see y'all tomorrow. Salute to everybody, and may y'all have a good night. Anybody got the Stilo on the Chiefs score right quick?
Oh, I'll give it to you right now. Somebody probably beat me to it now at this point. It is 29-29 with 6 minutes to go.
Woo, that's crazy.
Oh, okay. I got to go check that out.
Let's get it, man. Y'all get to enjoy the rest of that game. And thank y'all for coming and join this thing. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe for your boys, man. If you know any Knicks fans out there who just happen to be walking the block, tell them about Knicks Real Talk, man. Tell them to hit that button to come and join the show and all that good stuff, man. And like I said, man, the store's gonna be open up. We got some really good. Hey, Shop Power, hit them up with a cup real quick, man. You get with a cup at, bro. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got it coming to y'all. Real Talk. Y'all, if you like to work out, you like to get all that running around, you like to get your energy up, there you go right there, my man. Holla at your boy. Bang. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There go the cup, ladies and gentlemen.
It's my cup. It's not there. That shit is dope.
Yeah, man. So listen, we got the store. There you go. We got the store open. It's all love, man.
You got hold on. You got the drip and the sip.
There you go. Straight from your lip. No shit.
From
we out of here, man.
From my
lip. Real talk, man. We're gonna get out of here, man. Jay Choden, Divine, Shop Power, the chat, man. Peace, everybody. Peace.
Deuce. Peace.
We about to hit you with the recap like Aaron Judge with a bat because we touching on facts. And plus we up in these hats. It's Knicks Real Talk, we cut from a different cloth. We cook a Nick broth with a different sauce. We bubble like a hot pot in the kitchen. We dripping on the surface, spitting verses with these bars and b-ball. Cause no matter how far the stars, we see all like a telescope. You can tell it's dope by the way we unveil these news and notes. Check the box score, a top score, knock it down shot. Plus we got a lock for 48 minutes, putting on the clinic. The cat lieutenant, they entered the winner. The game is over. We trooping in our temples like soldiers and train the planes, the Range Rover. I'm getting up and over the list. We on the BQE and we maneuvering swift. Say Tokyo, but you know we can drift. Cause the pokey be on the low, so you know our flow had to shift. We about to be out in a few. No doubt next time we see you to be on a game preview. It's Knicks Real Talk and we a vibe. We get it poppin' every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. It's Knicks Real Talk and we a vibe. We get it poppin' every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride.